Okay.
And the last group of categories are our Daesang Awards. So these are the like the most important
X
ones
of the year,
X of the year, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they are the only categories that have 9 nominees. So we're going full on like Oscars or like because like, Oscars has like freaking 10 nominees for like Best Picture or whatever. So we're on that status. So starting off with Song of the Year. So Jacob, that's you.
Thank God I only have one of these two now because I'm losing my voice.
we haven't even got an hour yet.
All right, the nominees are Baby Don't Stop by NCTU, Bad Boy by Red Velvet, Get It by Pristine V, La Vie en Rose by Eyes One, La Ta Ta by G-Idol, Love Bomb by From His Nine, Love Scenario by Icon, Pop Stars by KDA, and Siren by Sunmi. And the winner is Bad Boy by Red Velvet.
I mean, was it any surprise? Was it any surprise, honestly?
I think out of
is
any category, this and Stray Kids being best new male group like are the most obvious for us.
Yeah, this for me, like this is one of the only songs that like rivals Heartshaker as far as like how many times I've played it. Like I spam the crap out of Bad Boy. If you combine like the Korean version, the bootleg English version that I got from Kpop.
You recorded it?
And I literally would listen to it like all the time, and then I like put it in iTunes and everything. And then
I did too.
The real English version, which we finally got because people were begging for it. They're like, "Oh my god, this exists!"
Actually, when I was going through my library the past week, I finally deleted the bootleg version. I was like, oh yeah, I have the real version now. I don't need this garbage on the library anymore. But yeah, I like for me, obviously, I've talked about it a lot, and like "Get It" by Pristine V is my personal song of the year. But I didn't vote for it because this like Bad Boy is easily like Truly Daebak's song of the year.
I think for K-pop as a whole though, like it's like the K-pop song that people remember 2018 for as well.
Yeah, exactly.
At least what we remembered it for, and I feel like it kind of feels like Bad Boy and that entire comeback and that entire promotion and how many versions we got of English and doing that crazy performance at KCON where they do the English version. I feel like it's Red Velvet's defining song. It's when I think Red Velvet, I think Bad Boy immediately now. Yeah. And like, and I say this as a huge, like I worship freaking Russian Roulette. Like Russian Roulette is like one of my favorite songs. But I mean, Bad Boy just overtook it immediately just because it's that good of a song. So.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, obviously there's this is our Song of the Year category, so all other 8 are just insanely good.
Yeah, it's so hard to pick, obviously. And I mean, like, even Pop Stars got a nomination, and I mean, like, that's how much we love this song, where it literally just came out in, like, I don't know, October or November or whatever, and it ended up being in our Song of the Year.
I think out of this list, the 8 of the 9 songs are songs I've spammed so much this year. Love Bomb, obviously. Love Bomb is that's a Discord staple now. Like you have to every time there's a performance video. Yep. You have to, and that's actually what Cooper voted for, as the winner. He was the odd man out. But I mean, like, friggin' From His Nine's trajectory, though, like, they landed... I were literally, at the beginning of the year, I literally went from, like, I could care less about From His Nine, and then I had my, like, NCT Come to Jesus moment at KCON, and I'm just like, holy shit, Duggan's amazing, and then friggin' Love Bomb comes out, I'm like, oh my god! Yeah. Well, I mean, it's crazy, just looking at this list, like, 4 of the nominations are from rookie girl groups. Yeah, like rookie groups. Like, it's insane. Like, it's just utterly insane. Like, obviously, we have Eyes One's debut was far and away, like, insanely better than any of us expected it to be. You mean CLC? You mean CLC? Should have been CLC's song. Rip. And then, like, we talked about, like, a G-Idol a ton. Like, La Ta Ta is insane. Pop Stars is insane, and Love Bomb just came out of nowhere. Like we were on the From His hype train because of like Dugan and 22nd Century Girl, and
But yeah, when Love Bomb came out, we're just like, it just came out of nowhere and took it to the next level, I think. But yeah, everything on this list definitely deserved it. Nomination. Okay. Anything else you want to move on?
Nope. We can move on. Mini album of the year, that's you, Nate.
Yep. So for mini album of the year, the nominees are I Am by G-Idol, I Am Not by Stray Kids.
I couldn't help but it took me. No, I tried so hard not to laugh when I was recording this because I was like, I Am by G-Idol, I Am Not by Stray Kids.
It's so good.
Just the chance of them, I Am and I Am Not, just like being right at like both nominated, was just funny as hell.
Yep. Nightmare Escape the Era by Dreamcatcher, One Shot Two Shot by Boa, Red Diary Page 2 by Bopalgon Sa, Something New by Taeyeon, The Connect Deja Vu by Monsta X, Warning by Sunmi, and Uju Please, or WJ Please by Uju Sonyo. And the Truly Daebak Mini Album of the Year award goes to The Connect Deja Vu by Monsta X. Something no one saw coming.
I was in definitely the odd man
years.
Out here,
honestly, that's why I love that we have 4 people now, because we just like, whoops, something randomly ends up winning because there's just so many good choices.
Yeah. So like, I'll front runner the conversation on this one because it's definitely mine and Cooper's fault. But I honestly, like, I can definitively, I know a lot of you guys use like Last.fm or iTunes or stuff to like count your plays or whatever. And for me, I listen almost like 95% of the music I listen to is in my car. So like, I don't really have a way to count how many plays I have. But there's literally no question that this mini album is my most played mini album of the year, like by far, and possibly one of my most played mini albums like ever, not counting second gen girl groups, which I was listening to for 7 years now or whatever. But like, yeah, this is one of my most played albums of all time, and I think all the songs on it are fantastic. And on top of that, they were all performed insanely well live.
Oh, God,
so like hearing Special and like all those songs live was just so good. I had to give it to Monsta X. Like, I know a lot of people probably won't be happy with this pick because I know like Monsta X is pretty like contentious, I feel like, at least in our Discord,
in our community.
But yeah, in our community, obviously they're really well loved in K-pop fandom nowadays. But yeah, I just had to give it to him, and Cooper had the same thoughts. So
I'm surprised you picked Monsta X over Dreamcatcher, in all honesty. I thought you would have given it to Dreamcatcher, but
that would have been amazing if you gave it to Dreamcatcher, because then all 4 of us would have picked something different.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's funny. Like 4 people trying to pick like out of 9. Like it's still it's really so hard. So hard. Like again, like good.
Yeah, I was gonna say a funny thing happened with this for our nominations. We actually all nominated the 4 Stray Kids albums. Like we each picked a different Stray Kids album.
I did mixtape. Like so, when he did like I Am Not, I Am Who, I Am Not.
I had I Am Who, and Cooper had I Am Me. And then, you had mixtape. And so, like, technically, by our rules, no Stray Kids album would have been nominated. But we're like, screw this. We all know that Stray Kids deserves to be nominated. We just need to pick which one. It came down to I Am Not. But, all 4 of us picked a different Stray Kids album to nominate.
Again, I personally voted for I Am Not for Mini Album of the Year. But again, I have no problem giving Monsta X a Daesang award because I feel like, oh my God, just like the year they had was incredible. So
for me, I'm pretty much okay with any of these winning except for WJSN, because you can watch it. I wasn't crazy about it. I gave it a 7 out of 10. It was good, but like, I don't know. It definitely doesn't blow me away like these other albums do.
Mm-hmm. But everything else on this list is, like you said, I think well deserving. We've talked about a lot of them. We haven't talked about Boa or Dreamcatcher much, or Taeyeon. Obviously Dreamcatcher finishing up the Nightmare saga with another amazing song, and another album full of amazing tracks. Boa, One Shot, Two Shot, her first mini album.
Boa's
after first mini album
in almost 20 years.
20 years of a career.
Holy
her
shit.
First mini album came out, and it was easily a 10 out of 10. Taeyeon obviously just putting out what she does.
I listen to something new at least once a day. I'm not kidding. Yeah, at least once a day.
I actually haven't listened to it too much. I think I've listened to it less than it deserves. But obviously it's amazing. And yeah, Circus, I think you mentioned earlier, is one of her best songs.
Also, like what I ended up going for number one was Sunmi's Warning, just because I just personally. Well, not even with my Sunmi bias. Like I just
no, it's
I really love
that
mini album. Like I know a lot of people probably wouldn't vote for it because Gashina came out last year technically, but yeah, still I still think it deserved to be on an album, and I think it still fits perfectly on the album where it is. So yeah. Also the fact that two of the albums are only half songs, but still, I just love it so much. Yeah. I listen to it a lot, and also like in order. So I don't know. I really like the album and its composition and everything. I need a full album from her soon. Yeah.
Andrew, what are your thoughts on mini album?
Well, I mean, not much else to say other than again, they deserve. Monsta X deserves. Got it. Yeah,
for sure.
They definitely deserve a Daesang.
100%.
Okay, move on to album of the year.
This one was tough.
I'm also presenting.
Oh, this was very contentious.
This was the most contentious within Truly Daebak, and we'll get to that. But the nominees are Don't Mess Up My Tempo by EXO, Gemini 2 by Yoon Mi-rae, Poet Artist by Jonghyun, Regular Irregular by NCT 127, Return by iKON, Take One Are You There by Monsta X, The Great Seungri by Seungri, The Story of Light by SHINee, and Woman by Boa. And the award, the Truly Daebak Album of the Year, goes to The Story of Light by SHINee.
Yes, so good. That's the album where the whole meme of everything being my favorite song came from, because it's true. Every song is so good. True. I can't pick a favorite. I just can't help but say it. Like, I was really, really happy with how that album turned out, and I don't know, just I'm really proud of SHINee for being able to, I guess, like push forward and release music of this quality even after, such a big loss. But I feel like it was definitely the biggest honor to Jonghyun post his death, and I think it turned out amazingly.
Yeah, if you go back to our review episode of it, like I literally say, I'm like, this is my album of the year, and it's gonna be very hard to top this as my album of the year, and nothing did. Yeah, like Jacob said, I think every album on the song's fantastic, or every song on the album's fantastic. Literally, the last music video makes me cry horribly. It was such a good honor, and with Onyu already in the military and other members going soon, I felt like they deserved this before they left. But
for sure,
now where its contention comes in is Cooper and Andrew were vehemently opposed and wanted Don't Mess Up My Tempo to win.
And
we were like, hell no. I was like, I didn't even give that album a 10.
You gave that album a 10. What are you talking about?
No, I didn't. I gave it a 9.
Okay, I gave it a 10 then. Yeah, that's weird. Again, that's weird. I'm not used to giving higher scores than you guys.
I think I gave it a 9 or an 8.
I love the album, but like...
Yeah,
there are a couple songs on there that I said from there.
That is, like, again, it's no slight against SHINee, but I feel like Don't Mess Up My Tempo is the greatest album EXO has ever released, and I'd say that as a huge EXO fan that's loved most of their I'm hit or miss on some of other parts of their discography, but like, I very rarely give 10s, and I very rarely like every song, and pretty much this was as close as I could get to liking every song, and don't like this entire comeback of, or like this entire album of Don't Mess Up My Tempo, and the tempo like comeback and the music video and the choreography and everything. It reminded me why I love EXO so much, and it reminded me why EXO's easily my favorite boy group of all time. And like that being said, like with the moment of the year, K-pop moment of the year of them performing at the Olympics or whatever. Like I remember saying on that episode where I said like that was my proudest moment as an EXO-L fan, like seeing them just be on like the biggest stage in the world essentially. And I love them so much. So, and I think they're gonna start going off into the military as well soon. So this might be the last. Yep. It's probably the last album with 8, and arguably the last album with 9, because I feel like Lay is just gone. He's just way too popular in China at this point to justify like having him come back for EXO albums. Yeah. But I mean, this is definitely like their grand, their magnum opus, and it was incredible. But I don't mind that the Story of Light won, because I still think that was a great album as well. And this is really hard. Again, a lot of people would like be in favor of Return by Icon. Like that album did insane. Poet Artist, obviously. Incredible album. I gave a regular a 9 too as well. So freaking Take One, Are You There? I loved Woman by Boa. I believe I gave a 10 as well. Like again, it's just
that was that's the only album that got the throbbing shiny.
Yeah, it was Woman. It's just like a unanimous.
It's the only one so far.
Yeah, because
someday someone else will get it.
It's very hard to get a unanimous vote now that we changed our our rating structure.
Yeah, rating system. Yeah.
We were really close on giving another one recently, though.
Yeah, maybe, but I forget exactly. But I mean,
yeah.
It's another situation where literally all of them you can make a strong argument for album of the year. But it had to go to one. It had to go to one artist.
Was it Day 6? Was it you, Andrew, that you screwed up? Because
I didn't give Day 6 a 10.
I liked it.
Yeah, I think you guys gave it a 10.
I gave it a 10.
We all gave it a 10 except for you. You screwed it up.
Oh, well.
That's right. But no, I want to shout out, like, so because it was literally me and Jacob versus Cooper and Andrew, and none of us would back down. So we decided we would rank all 9 albums personally, and then like add up their scores or whatever to see what would win.
The lowest.
And like the lowest. So like if Story of Light was 1 and X was 2, like that's how many points they got, and whoever got the lowest points wins. And actually tied with EXO is Seungri, which no one would have predicted in a million years. Album is I mean beginning of last year, no one would have predicted a Seungri album would be like front runner for album of the year.
Hot take. It's the best Big Bang solo album ever released. Like it blows anything.
It gives Coup d'etat a run for its money.
No, I'd put it better. I like it better than Coup d'etat. I'm sorry.
I really love Coup d'etat. It's one of my favorite albums.
I think it's the best Big Bang album. Period.
That's a hot take. That is a hot take. Holy shit!
Like that's one of my favorite albums of all time. Like that's why this year, like the run up, like. Or the categories were so insanely hard to vote for. Because, I honestly, the amount of times I've listened to Seungri's album, like, is just insane. And
also, shout out to Women. Shout out to Women losing by only 1 point.
Shout out to all women on the planet.
Yeah, definitely. But
all of them.
I wouldn't mind if Boa won, honestly. But
yeah, Boa, almost won.
Yeah. All right, and to close out the 2019 Truly Daebak Awards, we have Artist of the Year.
Yep.
The nominees are Idol.
You should use your voice.
Boa. BTS. Chungha. NCT 127. Red Velvet. SHINee. Stray Kids. And Sunmi. So this is literally like the most packed Artist of the Year that we've had so far. Like I literally, I could not choose.
I was trying not to laugh because I was imagining you saying I am and I am not.
I am by G-Idol. I am not by Stray Kids.
I swear, if we get something like that next year where it's like it adds up like that, I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't know how I'm gonna do.
Like we get like 3 of them in a row.
And
winner,
the Truly Daebak 2019 Truly Daebak Award for Artist of the Year, like the grand Daesang, goes to, drum roll please.
That's probably annoying.
Boa.
Woo!
Get wrecked, everyone.
Yeah, everyone in Discord.
Nobody thought Boa would win.
I want to see the faces of everyone that's watching this premiere live.
We should tell our Discord people to record the reactions.
This is premiering like live, or like there's going to be a live chat. So I want to see. I want to see the live chat like right now. Like Boa, what the fuck?
I mean,
dude, her mini album, 10 out of 10. Her album, 10 out of 10 for me at least.
Her Japanese album,
10 out of 10.
Yes,
I gave it 10 out of 10 to the Japanese album.
Everything was so good.
Yeah.
Queen of K-pop, everybody.
I think if you think about it, it's not shocking.
It's not shocking.
It's just nobody thinks about Boa because she's been around for so long.
Yeah.
She's not like a new hot thing like G-Idol or Stray Kids or like.
Well, I feel like a lot of
BTS
newer fans
just
ignore her.
They don't know
exactly. And I think Cooper even admitted to it. He's just like, I don't really know much about her. I don't really listen to her. Like, it's just she's too old school, I guess. But yeah, like we said, if you think about it, like everything she put out this year, she put out 2 albums and a mini album, and all of them were flawless. So it's pretty obvious that she would win. Now, on the opposite side of that, Stray Kids almost won this category, which would have been insane.
Like a rookie winning Artist of the Year would have just been insane. Like, I mean, like,
but I think they would have deserved it.
For as much as we love Card, like even we weren't crazy enough to give Card
to
like
do that last year.
We're gonna be like, fuck it, we're giving Card like Artist of the Year last year. But like Stray Kids is probably the closest we'll ever get to a rookie like being that good or being that close to an Artist of the Year award, honestly. So, Jacob, what are your thoughts?
For me, I just feel like I think it's like the time period in which I got into K-pop. I just see Boa as like
she's the queen.
Huge, she is. She's the queen of K-pop.
Literally the queen of K-pop.
She's like this huge monolith to me because like when I got into K-pop, like she was one of the only artists that had this huge backlog of music already, and I was like, who is this and how the heck is she already like have this much music even though she's like the same age as SNSD, for example.
Because she was putting out music when you were like 2 years old.
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
were like 2.
Exactly.
Jesus.
But like I'd go back and like look at all her stuff and like it's just I don't know. She just amazes me all the time. So Boa's one of my favorite artists of all time, and I think this is probably one of the strongest years in her career. Maybe not popularity wise, but I think music wise.
Oh, music wise,
this is phenomenal stuff.
This is her best music right now. Like I'd say, you guys are kind of shocked that I picked Boa for artists because I think how did the vote like distribution end up?
It was me and Cooper were Stray Kids, and you and Jacob were Boa.
Okay, so yeah,
so split 50-50.
It was a split. But I mean, like you're kind of shocked that I picked Boa. But I mean, my reasoning for picking Boa is because, again, I'm not that big of a Boa fan until recently. Basically, like I didn't find her or I only like listened to like only one or whatever. Just like when I was like looking for like random stuff like back in the day. Like that was the only like exposure I had until your radio show where you said you played one of her songs. I forget which one exactly, but like basically my exposure
it's probably like kiss my lips or
definitely
something like
Kiss
that.
My Lips blew me away, and then after that I started paying attention more to Boa, and once we started doing Truly Daebak, like you guys started getting me into Boa way more, and then with this year again, my ratings or my album ratings were I gave a 9 to One Shot, Two Shot, a 10 to the Japanese album, and a 10 to Woman. So like very rarely does an artist get 2 10s out of me in 1 year, but I'd say the reason why I appreciate her like way, or I value her music way more, is one she's consistency is incredible. Just like she doesn't put out bad music like at all.
Yeah.
And two, just the way that Boa has been able to reinvent herself. Like consider she's been putting out music since like the late 90s. And
2000
or like, early 2000s
it was
like
2000
early 2000s basically. Like she's been putting out music for that long and she's still doing it, and she's still able to like put out music that doesn't seem antiquated or old or at this point. Like she's able to update herself and reinvent her sound over and over again. And that's exactly what I ask for whenever I give bad like album reviews. I'm just like, they're not evolving or they're not like pushing themselves forward. And Boa is literally the embodiment of what I look for in an artist, where they're always pushing themselves towards new directions, new sounds, new genres, new concepts. And again, like Boa of like 2018, 2019 isn't the same Boa that we got in like 2009 or whatever. And just again, that progression is incredible. Just I have to take that into account, and just the incredible songs that she's put out this year, definitely. So again, I didn't expect that I would give Boa the artist of the year, but when I really thought about it, I was like, she's the only one that deserves it, honestly. So
yeah, I mean, like, I think what I said at the beginning, like, that people won't think about it. Like, if they just go on gut feeling, they wouldn't give it to her. But like, if you think about it, she deserves it. And like, honestly, even I was like guilty of that. Like I just kind of passed over Boa because I was like, yeah, she had a great year and she deserves it. But like, I didn't really think about it hard enough to be like, yeah, she should win this. But yeah, I 100% agree. I'm actually like really glad that you guys nominated her. Because yeah, I agree. She definitely deserves it.
So that'll do it for the 2019 Truly Daebak Awards. Like ending on a shocking turn of events.
I think like
no one's gonna expect this. No one's expecting
two of our Daesangs are 100% unexpected. No one expects a Boa, and no one expected
Monsta X.
Like, I'm pretty sure Monsta X has 0 votes on the fan vote.
So again, if you do not agree with
Boa
any
has
of
0
this,
votes too.
If you don't agree with any of these, feel free to join the fan vote in the description, and you will put yourself you will help influence the Truly Daebak Fan Choice Awards, which are happening from when this episode airs. It's going to happen this Saturday, like at 12 p.m. on the 26th. So, I guess that's about it. I mean, I guess I just want to shout out like everyone that's participated so far in like the fan voting. Obviously, all the nominees are definitely deserving. Everyone that reached out to us, I feel like Andreas Oberg like tweeted about us. He said he was honored to be nominated. Definitely. Definitely. Just
I know Charlie Taft retweeted that tweet.
So yeah, just like everyone that's nominated, definitely shout outs to you, even if you weren't, even if you didn't win. Just like the fact that you're nominated, it means that you mean that much to us here at Truly Daebak.
Yeah,
definitely. So, just closing thoughts, guys. Like on the awards, on the year, I guess.
Yeah, I just feel like I don't know. I think overall, I'm really happy with the nominations, just because like, even if who exactly I wanted didn't win, I still see they're still represented, and I feel like our nominations are definitely a really great reflection of like, I guess all our favorite stuff of the year, and
100%.
You know, just a representation, I guess, of us as a whole. I guess that's why I kind of like doing this stuff at the end of the year,
definitely.
And you know, giving props to everybody who deserves props. And yeah.
Nate, closing thoughts?
Yeah, so for me, like Jacob said, I think this is a great collection of nominations from us. I want to shout out people in Discord. Putting together like different stuff. Stu putting together this fan vote contest thing, or this prediction contest.
We'll find out who wins. Honestly, we'll once we tally the votes, we'll definitely contact whoever wins on Discord. But I'm excited to see. To see who wins, honestly, because I have no idea who's gonna get the most.
Well, also because he has he had their results from their mama predictions. So he said there's like a grudge match going on to see if you can retain your title or not. Except Cooper won that, and he can't participate anymore, so he's disqualified.
Amazing.
But yeah, shout out to everyone in Discord that participated. Shout out to everyone that's done the survey. Hopefully you come hang out with us when we do the fan vote.
Yep.
Shout out to Andrew for putting in an utterly insane amount of work to get all this stuff together.
Dude, Truly Daebak Awards are so hectic. You guys should see this.
Yeah, no, it's pretty. Andrew carries the majority of it on his back. So definitely shout out for doing all that.
Especially the nomination videos and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. The nomination videos like 30 hours or whatever.
Yeah, I know pretty much. Yeah, I got like 5 hours of sleep like in that entire week. But I mean, like we probably care about this way more than we should, considering our our standing in the YouTube ecosystem. But this is a passion project for me. This is a passion project for us. I love that we get to sort of share our opinions in this, and I hope that one day, like if we're doing this like 5-6 years down the line, that people will actually like be like, "Hey, Truly Daebak Awards actually means something." And I hope that everyone like in our community and in Discord and all across the internet, like hopefully it'll mean something to you. I mean, obviously, don't consider this the be all end all. This ultimately is our own thoughts. Like, don't be too salty that oh my god, BTS didn't win an award. But I mean, it doesn't take away from what they've done this year. So,
well, I think also like. They've been recognized at least
for long, and they were nominated.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like they've been recognized for so long, anyways. It's kind of a given. Also, like we didn't forget about them. We
nominated them.
Nominated them when we felt they deserved it.
Yeah, they're nominated for both artist and best
also artist. Another thing I really love about this is like a lot of times we use this time to recognize people who aren't as like popular and stuff like
like we literally
like Guinea Beanie, Gaho,
Sifika.
Sifika from His 9. From His 9's growing obviously, but like you know GWSN for
Yoon
debuts.
Like, normal K-pop fans don't know him at all.
Exactly.
Like again, like there's
exactly.
I feel like that's one of the best things about our channel is that nobody is exempt. I guess.
Yeah,
everyone. We try to give everybody a fair chance.
You could have like 10 views on your music video, and we just randomly find you on the releases list, or you could have like 1 billion views or whatever. It doesn't matter. Like we try to treat everything on equal standing, if you really do deserve it. And I hope that comes through in the nominations and the winners, and I just hope that comes through as just the shining or the defining trait of Truly Daebak. Just that
real.
Thing.
Yeah, like we said, it's a ton of work, but it's also like a ton of fun, so it's like worth it.
Yeah.
We put a lot of love into this. So if you enjoyed this whole spiel, this whole Truly Daebak Awards, please subscribe to our channel if you're new. Please like all of the videos so that they help provide more exposure. And again, share this with your friends. Share this. Oh, these people put a lot of work into making a K-pop award show on their own. We literally made the K-pop Grammy Awards, and no one's doing it. So
pretty much.
Please share it with as many people as you can, and even if they don't get any award winners or whatever, just like share it. Like I want to see what people think, and definitely tune into the live stream on the 26th if you were, and again participate if you want to like have your voice heard, because again these are our thoughts, but I'm definitely a lot more interested in what you guys have to say or what the fan vote's going to be, because it's literally just it's fluctuated so much over the past week, and basically it's some things are just going to be completely out of line with us, some things are going to be completely in line. It's just going to be crazy. So if you're definitely hit the bell icon for that on the video for that, so you won't miss it. So that being said, that's all I got for now. If you're watching the full version of this video, we'll be leading into a review of G-Friend's most recent album, which is titled
Sunrise.
No, it's not called Sunrise. That's a song
on it.
It's called Time for Us.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a review of Time for Us, which we'll do after we close this out. Same thing with audio listeners; you'll be going into that as well. So, for myself, Nate, and Jacob, I want to thank you on behalf of Truly Daebak for listening to this or watching all of this, and thank you. Good night, and stay golden.
Throbbingly golden.
Throbbingly golden.
And creamy.
Oh no.
Stanbo.